Hiya, Talking Reds. I'm Josh Sexton, joined today by Ian Ryan. I think we've not done one of these for a while. Have we not done one before?
Mate, we've done one before, but it was a while ago. Yeah, the old Dream Team's back. I like it.
Special, wasn't it?
yeah. Give them what they want. That's what I always say.
Absolutely. Well, obviously, as you know, the Wolves FA Cup third round game is tonight. Klopp's been talking about his team news already, sort of showing his hand a little bit with a few of them. Mignolet and Moreno confirmed to start.
Yeah.
Surely there must be someone we can complain to about seeing these footballers play for Liverpool still, Ian.
I mean, yeah.
Moreno's all right.
Both lads, you felt they would start this game given obviously the amount of footy we've had to play, and he's kind of shown his hand a little bit, but no massive surprise. But I think the team he does pick will be really interesting because there's loads of little kind of, does he go, how strong does he go in this game? I've heard loads of Reds kind of writing it off, and I understand with the league campaign you've got to be really careful about what you do in this match. But that said, I still think Klopp will go fairly strong. I don't think he'll make, I think he will make eight or nine changes, but you're still going to see international football players in there tonight. You're still going to see the likes of Shaqiri. I think Fabinho starts as well, by the way. I think Lallana starts. I think Origi starts. Sturridge. The big question is what does he do with his back four? Centre-halves in particular. I think one of Lovren and Van Dijk will have to probably start.
It's got to be Lovren, hasn't it?
Given there's no... Yeah, I mean, there's been a few teams knocking about and you never know how true they are. And Van Dijk's in there, but I think that's a huge risk if you suddenly have to play Virgil tonight. So I think Lovren will probably have to play, given there's not loads and loads of options. But I think it might have been the Weekender show where people were saying, I just want to be out the FA Cup. And I can kind of understand where they're coming from because you want to focus on the league. But once you start the game tonight, you can't not want Liverpool to win. You know what I mean? No. Instinct kicks in and you want to win that football match.
And also this is the reason that he builds squads like these, is because you make a challenge on several fronts. So to build a squad like that and say, oh, this is the best squad we've had for years, and then go, oh, actually, I'd rather be out the cup and focus on the league. Yeah. It sort of defeats the object, really, doesn't it?
It doesn't work. I remember going as far back as like 1995 when we were playing Blackburn, and people were saying, let's throw the game because, United are going to win the league. And you kind of understand the story behind it because you don't want them to win the league. But once the game starts, you can't help yourself. You want your team to win. You want to see them do well. And it'll be the same tonight. So whilst I get the whole fixture congestion thing, and I can understand playing a slightly weakened team because I think you've got to do that. You've got to manage the squad. It doesn't help the FA Cup, by the way. I've had chats over the weekend with people, and it just seems a bit of a shame now the way the FA Cup's gone. It's not really... It's not what it was. I grew up when it was almost like winning the league. That's how important it was. In the 80s and 90s, it was a massive, massive tournament. But now it feels like an inconvenience. But that said, once it kicks off tonight, Josh, you still want to win that football match. Yeah,
and he's been talking up Naby Keita and Adam Lallana in the week. You mentioned Lallana there as someone who'd probably start. You imagine Keita would as well. He needs his games now, doesn't he?
Yeah, Keita definitely starts, I think. I mean, he's probably a little bit behind where we thought he might be in terms of performances. That said, I think there's been flashes. You think about the Burnley away game, and I think he's really good. I like the way he carries the ball. I like the way he can beat a man. But I just think maybe we thought he may have been a little bit further on in terms of regular pick. But I think you can look at the midfield in the last game against City and think actually we missed someone who can do some of the things that Keita can do. Not saying I would have started him in that game. I think Fabinho should have started, by the way. But no doubt tonight is a chance for him to put a bit of a marker down and obviously show the manager that he should be in the side come Brighton on Saturday.
And there was a lot of talk about 16-year-old Keanu Hoover potentially being in the squad. This one, I think, probably going to come a bit too early for him. Maybe we could see him on the bench, but it's hard to see him start in the game, isn't it? Especially.
Have you seen him play?
No, I've not seen him play.
I've not. I mean, all the things that are being spoken about, it does make you think we've got maybe one hell of a player on our hands here, but you've got to come back to that. He's 16 years of age. I mean, that is fucking... I mean, to be fair to him, if he gets a game and he's 16, wow, that's some effort, that. Only the very best kind of appearing.
Born in 2002.
I mean, fucking hell, mate, honestly, that's just going to depress me, that, you know what I mean? I ain't hearing your birthday, you know what I mean? But 2002, like, oh my word. It feels like, I think Camacho probably starts tonight at full-back. I think this kid can actually do a bit of both, centre-half and full-back by all accounts. But the Camacho stuff's interesting because there's rumours that he might be off to Sporting Lisbon as well. So
you imagine that might be part of the Klein stuff now.
Yeah, you feel like, I'm not totally happy with the Klein thing. You know, I understand that, you know, Klopp's got a human side to him and he wants to let players leave when they want to go. But I also think, even though he's not played a lot of football, there would have been game time for him coming up now. You know, certainly tonight he would have played. I think he would have played all the FA Cup fixtures, you know, however long they go on for. So, yeah, I think I would have kept all the Klein, being totally honest, but, you know, we are where we are.
Just a bad knock, aren't you, lad? That's
a little bit, yeah. A little bit. I want it on my own way, lad, you know what I mean?
Well, Keanu Hoover's registered to play in the Mercedes-Benz Junior Cup over the weekend. Me and Craig actually went out to Stuttgart and covered it. And like me and Ian say, we've not really seen him play, but someone who has is Barry Lutas, and we got the chance to speak to him. And we're going to throw a little insert in here for you so you can have a bit of that. The Reds have won the Mercedes-Benz Junior Cup 2019. Absolutely unreal. Craig, I reckon we should come every year. We're obviously a good luck charm.
Yeah, I'd love to come back every year. Look, the Reds were brilliant in the final. You know, that Rapid side that they played throughout the whole tournament, that was the side that everyone was saying, oh, the lights have gone up here. That was the side that everyone was saying that were, you know, the best. They were the team to beat. They had the players to look out for, and Liverpool put in a brilliant performance there. Jack Byrne, like, he was unbelievable today. The goalkeeper was brilliant yesterday. The whole team, Remy Savage today as well. They deserved it, and I made up for them.
Yeah, they really found their feet after yesterday. I think we were a bit worried early on, weren't we, that maybe they didn't have the organisation that the other teams had, because it's the first year that Liverpool have competed in this, so they almost can't be expected to step up right away. But today they just stepped up another level from yesterday.
Yeah, we spoke to the manager Barry last night, and he was talking about that. He said, look, these German sides play in this setting all of their lives pretty much, and you could see that yesterday. It took the players a little bit of time to get settled. We spoke yesterday about how they were 3-0 down within the first sort of 5 minutes, but they found their feet, and yesterday you could see them. That yesterday was the day that they got used to it, and today was they really prospered, and they really took it to another level. And you know, the manager last night was talking about how this was a young side, and he'd left the likes of Bobby Duncan and Keanu Hoover and all of these players at home, and these young lads, all born underneath the year 2000, isn't it? And look what they've done. Brilliant. Yeah. We're up against the music here, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're just trying to speak over the music and everything. All the atmosphere's going on. Liverpool about to celebrate here. This side were a mirror of Jurgen Klopp, weren't they, Craig? It's something we talked about last night. A trophy winning season for the Reds has started. Hopefully we can finish it with the league. Nice one. Yeah, me and Craig had a great time out there. So nice one to Mercedes-Benz for taking us out there, and nice one to Barry for giving up his time continuing over the course of that weekend as well. It was a really good time, as I say.
Any Stuttgart stories, lad?
Keep them private, lad. No, it was strictly business. But we did really enjoy it, and we got really up close and personal with the team and the coaches. So that was nice as well to sort of get faces shown there. But Ian, other news: Phil Coutinho's been linked with United.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
I don't like it. I think there was loads of chat about would you have him back. I think for financial reasons it wouldn't be possible, I don't think, to make that deal happen. And I know loads of people hate him because of the way he acted, and I can kind of get on board with a lot of that, to be honest with you. I think he was, you know, nothing short of a bit of a disgrace at times. But at the same time, we've got players in our squad now who've probably done similar things to get their move. So you know, it's one of them. You know, we can be quite hypocritical as football fans, I think, but there's no doubt for me, still one of the best footballers in the world. And you know, if you've got a chance to have one of those lads in your team, you'd probably take it. But like I said, I don't ever see it happening in terms of coming back to Liverpool. If he went to United, yeah, or City for that matter, you know, that wouldn't feel good.
City's the one you can see happening more likely.
Yeah, you could. I think United have got the uncertainty around the managerial position at the minute, so you don't see them making big moves just yet. But in the summer, I mean, I certainly think it's, you know, that there's a case to be made that he will leave Barcelona because it's not going great for him.
It's strange, that, isn't it? That you sort of, there's a couple of players who I think is probably not going so well for after leaving Liverpool, and when you think of the uproar which comes around them leaving, Emre Can as well at Juventus doesn't seem to be having the best time. It is weird, isn't it?
It is. I mean,
it makes Michael Edwards look even better than he has been over this weekend.
The grass is not always greener, and I think, you know, there are, you know, there's case studies there to say when you leave this football club, actually, not many. There are some, but not many go on to bigger and better things. And I think, you know, if Phil's probably reflecting now, you'll think, you know, when he made that decision, he probably got it wrong. But no, as I say, we've moved on. We've done unbelievable business with that Phil Coutinho money. Let's have it right. You know, as a squad, we're far stronger. But if in a perfect world you'd still have Phil Coutinho there and the additions, you know what I mean? But it doesn't quite always work like that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Well, if you want your fill of more transfer goodness, there is a gutter show which is going to be recorded and out today. So if you don't subscribe to Anfield Wrap, get on that and listen to that. It's always a laugh, isn't it? And you on it as well, Ian?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big time. Ian getting stuck in the gutter. And also out today is obviously going to be all the post-match stuff, the post-match video and the post-match writing as well, and the pink to come after the game. They'll be all recorded straight after. And we've got live shows coming up as well in Brighton and Edinburgh. If you want to get more information about them, that's the AnfieldWrap.com/tour live. And yeah, nice one for coming on, Ian.
Cheers, mate. See you soon. Up the Reds.